Girl too. The wife, my bad. Is you got the AC on. Do you turn the AC off when you go live?
The what?
Do you turn the AC off when you go live?
It's not on.
It's on right now. I hear it.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you turn it off when you go live?
I don't turn anything on or off. Oh, that's not the AC. That's some humidifier thing.
Do you turn that off?
No.
They gonna be able to hear that, bro. Like, be
Nobody's.
quiet right now. Be quiet. There's no way your microphone should be hearing that little click like that.
They're hearing it on the mic? Is the mic hearing it?
Yeah, I'm looking at every time you click, it goes up. Let me just look at loop back. Hold on, let me look at loop back. And that's the Scarlet, all right. Damn, this microphone ain't that sensitive though. Yeah, okay. It's just, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, is it better?
No, we'll see when we go live.
All right.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Send me the link.
I did.
Oh. It's saying set a reminder. You must have put a live in 5 minutes.
Oh. Oh, Damn, this went live.
What?
Something happened. Hold on. Not listed. Fuck it. I'll keep it live.
So make sure this is. Matter of fact, I should. Is there a place you can put it here? It should be. So.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 5 4 5 4 5 4 5 4. Can you feel the rhythm? You know, it's actually interesting. Could you get a copyright for singing somebody else's song on your YouTube video?
I don't think so.
That would be crazy.
Are you live right now?
I think so, yeah.
No, it's still saying 3 minutes.
I'm live, dude.
It's saying live, unless it's another link.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, my 91 people watching.
Is it another link?
Here, I'm sending you this now. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Testing, testing. 1 2 3. All right. Hey, Coup crew. What do you think? We got the flag back in business. People like it. People don't like
They
it.
like the flag? No, they like it. See how you look, though.
We hear you and see you. Let me know what you think.
Did you send me the link?
Yes. You didn't get it?
Oh.
Audio low. Who's that behind you? You don't remember?
You don't know who I am?
Audio low.
No, your audio's not low, bro.
Loud
Stop
and
listening to
clear.
people.
Love it. Woohoo! You want to say hello to the people?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Who are you? People
Ty. I was a cameraman, producer back in the day. And now I'm setting this stuff up to make sure that everything is good because I believe in it.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Sounds
I
good.
set up all this.
Yeah, let me tell you something. This man is a member of the Coup. He did this out of love. This all looks like it didn't take a long time. It took a long time. There you go. And we were just actually reminiscing on the old days when we were in the field. So let me give you a little. Ty, can you do a British accent? Let me give you a little background. So the flag, which is Ty single. I ain't getting into that. Now the flag, which was an original staple of status quo, echo now got an echo happening. Oh, it's because he was.
No, if you got echo, it's my phone.
Yeah, he was playing his phone. It's good.
I'm making sure that the audio is solid. So.
Yeah, you shouldn't hear it now because he turned it down. So the flag, if you remember, we had that in the old days when I was living in my apartment. And people kept asking, where'd you get the flag? Where'd you get the flag? I call it the United Corporations for a reason, and that is the United Corporations flag. But I couldn't fit it. In the old set. There wasn't anywhere to put it. And then when I created this set, not I, Ty, when he created it, there was no room for it. So today we spent time fixing the lighting. So my dog's barking. You shouldn't see a glare on my glasses anymore, and if you do, it's minor. We put the status Coup flag in there, so I like that. I don't know if we're going to keep the plant or not. You guys think the plant is good? And I actually like the fact that the flag itself is not crazy lit. The flag itself is not crazy lit. It's kind of dim, which is actually a true representation of this here United Corporations of America. That one might have some fireworks and stuff, but the reality is the times are dire here in the United Corporations of America, so we don't want the actual flag in the shot to be that bright. Oh, what?
Stop saying the flag is not crazy lit. Everything is lit. It looks really good. Ask them how it's lit. Stop being insecure. It looks really good. Everything looks
why don't
good.
you ask them?
I'm looking. I just showed your wife. It looks really good, bro.
No, I was saying that the flag, we wanted a little contrast to be a little darker.
It is. I know, but you like saying it's not. You like trying to put that out there. It looks good. You can see, look, this is it.
Okay.
Your wife even said it looks way better than it did before. It gives a little contrast, give a little character,
See,
a little
I
dark on
can't
this
see
side,
that.
a little light on this side.
That lighting, how that looks, it doesn't look like that here.
It's not a flat light. You know what I'm saying? You give it, you got it.
How
it's
that
not flat.
Insecure. See how that looks? That looks more lit on the phone than it does on my computer. So that's why if I see.
No, well, that's just how you got your computer thing. You shouldn't even be on your computer, bro. We set this up so you can be there. Period. What you doing?
Why are you yelling?
I'm my bad.
So for those of you who don't know, we sound like a married couple. For those of you that don't know, Ty, I used to work with Ty at the Young Turks. Google it. And we had some great times. He was with me in Flint. I don't know
Everywhere.
7, 8 times you went to Flint. We got arrested.
St. Louis.
We got arrested together in St. Louis covering protests. They put real cuffs on him. They put fake cuffs on me. So he mouthed off at the police.
They put the little wire, the little.
Right. So then he's with Stephen Colbert now. Yeah, we're live. You want to say hello?
Oh, thank you.
Here, have some weenies.
Oh wow, thank you, love. So we got some hot dog weenies for this test live stream. Anyway, but Ty's with Stephen Colbert, but he really, we're talking several days, probably like 4 or 5 days, to set up the originals. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Leslie Wheeler. This shit is not cheap. This stuff is not cheap, so feel free with that super chat. More super chats. So Ty came and he set this whole thing up. The brick that you see took hours to set up.
It's just because it was wallpaper and we were trying to make it straight, and his wall is like crooked. I don't know how that happened, but I think it's his ceiling that's crooked, so we were trying to make it straight, so that's why it took a little bit.
Said you need more light on the microphone side of my face. Well,
no, we're not putting it on. That's the contrast.
That's the contrast.
That's the contrast. That's what I was just referring to when I was talking about the contrast in the background also. We don't want to have a flat light. We want a mood.
Now someone's saying you're working for Stephen the propagandist Colbert.
I
Listen.
don't even know why you brought that up. Don't put out what I do,
bro.
Oh,
excuse me. He works at Pepto.
Don't even do that.
He works at the couch store. I didn't know it was a secret. No rim of light around the head. You want a rim of light around my head?
You talking about behind your head? You want to give you a backlight to have a backlight right here behind your head.
Oh, I see.
That just separates you from the background. That's what he's referring to.
I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks.
It looks good, man. Don't worry about everybody, bro. You can't please everybody. That's not the deal. The deal is to tell the news and they can see you. You don't need to please everybody. As long as they can see you and hear you, everything else is opinion, bro. Everybody can have an opinion. That don't mean you got to adjust to it.
Because another agnostic says looks great. So I'm taking...
Exactly.
Backlit would be good. Light rim.
Backlit will be good.
He will never work for mainstream media. Ty's makeover has put you over the top. He's done an amazing job. Give him props, man. You look great. Why, thank you.
Right? That's what
you could always just green screen. Nah, we're not green screen.
We ain't doing that no more. We did that before.
Yeah.
We building it. Whoever said that must be new, because everybody else know we used to have a green screen. We had the blue background, and he was behind the green screen. And even before he moved here, when I had set up that whole thing, so everybody know. Oh, look at my tattoos. Martin Luther King look good. Malcolm X.
Peace and
Man
love.
hanging from a tree. Never take for granted the sacrifices made for you. That's hard, huh? Look at that. That's hard. And Malcolm X.
Pete, somebody gave you a compliment. Oh, it's Ty Single again. Ty is a tech nerd and a coach. Brick wall background, 80s comedy club cliche. What can I tell you?
That part.
You got 20,000 to set up a real studio?
No, this is it. This is a real studio, bro. Don't let nobody minimize.
Somebody said this is the best I've ever seen Status Coup look. Well, God bless you.
For sure. Y'all like that flower? He don't like that flower. I told him to put the flower in.
Dude, I don't even want to tell you this one because I've told you several times. You see that?
What?
This guy looks like Charles Barkley.
Oh, I've been hearing that my whole life.
Oh, man.
But Charles Barkley is not attractive, though.
That's true. Hey, Jordan. Jason from Amazon in the house. Hey, Jason. Hope you're doing well. Good seeing you the other day. So, yeah, I really like it. I like that we got the logo in there. The brick wall is in there. We got the flag back in action. I don't know if the plant's going to stay. Oh, you like my mom's kitchen? Well, I don't know if my wife would want to live in my mom's kitchen. Love you, Lori, if you're watching.
I think what she's trying to do is let you know that she's been riding with you for a
Oh,
long
you've
time.
been riding from the beginning.
She's been riding for a long time. Back in the kitchen, that's back in the day.
Somebody said the plant's whack. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep the plant.
Right.
Oh, my God, Nicole, this is a test live stream, and we're getting the super chats. Holy cow. $49.99. Here's some love for Ty's amazing work on the studio and for all your amazing journalism and reporting. I believe when we finally see change, it will be because of your dedication to the people and willingness to speak the truth. Hell, I'm going to screenshot
Appreciate that. That's love.
I just screenshot you. I'm going to save that. Because honestly, I've been feeling a little down recently because of what YouTube's doing. You know,
have they seen the intro? Oh, yeah, they have.
Yeah, they've seen it. I've been feeling a little down, Nicole. I'm going to be honest because I'm working.
Hard. Whoever did who did the artwork on the intro?
Matt I forgot his last name.
Matt, that's hard, bro.
Yeah. So I've been feeling a little down because honestly, I'm working 8 days a week. I've been working like 15 hours a day on this major investigative piece that Jen's been working on it, and while I'm doing that, I'm trying to keep the channel going and keep content going and keeping the live stream going, and it's burning me out. It's burning me out, man. But then what YouTube's been doing, which has been throttling the hell out of us, honestly, revenue is down significantly, so it's been giving me anxiety. So to see people like Nicole, whether it's $50 or $5, we really appreciate it. Because let me tell you, man, independent media is being hurt, strangled right now on YouTube. So, looks beautiful we got. Thank you. Leslie, another $5. I love the plant. Please keep it. Adds beauty and life. Leslie, you're making a strong case. Making a strong case. Blah, blah, blah. Carne Verde. Just tuning in. Studio looking better than ever. Appreciate all your work. Don't thank me, Jordan. Thank Ty. Thank you. You guys.
Thank them, yeah.
This guy, let me tell you, this
I only do it for y'all because I know y'all believe in the work, and I've been since day one, A1 since day one, and I believe in it too. So I'm doing free work just like y'all giving the money. I'm giving my time to make sure it looks like there's growth. In addition to having more followers and having more content, that you see the growth as well. Because a lot of times it costs a lot for them to travel, and sometimes people that give money be like, why I still look the same? And I know they don't really realize how much it costs just to maintain and go travel. So I was like, let's make it look like, let's put some money also in how it looks, because that matters to people as well.
Indeed. Ty, I still miss you.
I did it for free.
Hey, calm down. I've offered you.
Yeah, you offered me. But no, that's not even it though. I'm saying though, like, you didn't take none of the money that they donate to give me. Like, I did this for free.
Absolutely. Does Ty get a free 1 month membership for payment? Ty's got a lifetime membership. I only have one.
I donate $10 still.
I only have one question. When are we going to see Jordan Sheridan for Congress ads? Oh boy, don't start the rumor mill.
Hey, why you keep leaning, bro? Be straight.
Excuse me.
You good?
Ty is the MVP. Any news on the questionable ballot location? I don't know what you're talking about. What's questionable? A1 since day one. Smash the like. This is just a test. Yes, somebody asked what the test is. We're testing the new studio. So we got the audio sounding a lot
I had to
better.
disconnect everything and put everything back together. So we're just making sure all the audio and everything working. So because he has this is not his forte. He don't the technology he don't get. So we want to make sure it's solid. So when I'm not here, he's Gucci.
Gucci? Yeah. Phoenix Force, $5. It's not much, but I hope to give more in the future. You're doing amazing work. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The Furry Ferret, $5. The plant will be a good spot to rotate things out, like fan art or photos or plants.
See, I told him that.
Also, thank you, Ty. You are right. You are right. Yeah, so I think, you know, an obstacle when you have a startup like Status Coup is you're basically just scratching pennies together to travel, buy the equipment. Ty could tell you this equipment for live view and studio equipment, it's not cheap. It's very expensive.
Internet, you gotta get a gig.
Yeah,
So
the internet, I had to spend more money a month to get better internet for the live streams. Just our live view, which is what the satellite unit we use to go live when we're in the field. Yeah, just that. Per month, it's costing us about $700, $800 a month just to use the live view for the data, the server we're connected to. So there's a lot that goes into marketing costs to boost us on social media and elsewhere. So spending all that money, obviously, you know, I never had money to have a full-time tech person. We certainly don't have like corporate media money to like make, you know, studios that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars with the equipment and the lighting. But, you know, my main concern, and Ty knew for a couple years, was I was continuing to get audio complaints, and I am tech illiterate. Tech, like me turning on the computer is a miracle. That's how tech illiterate I am. And I was getting complaints about the audio. I mean, you can't see it now, but we got a brand new mixer. We got like 2 mixers, speakers, this great microphone. So I'm really happy now that people are saying the audio sounds good, even though I screw it up sometimes. But overall, it's good. And, you know, the lighting's better, and it just looks a lot better. I mean, I never wanted to look like polished, like, you know, 60 Minutes. We do want to be a little rough. But, you know, we also want to look, you know, nice and professional. So Jordan knows how to resist selling out and pushing back against power. Would be interesting to think of him in Congress. Let me tell you something, Chris. I was just talking to this good man behind me earlier today. Boy, it would have been a lot easier to sell out. I probably would have had a couple more years on my life because I'm shaving years off my life. The workload that goes into having your own channel, your own network, your own media company, because, you know, it's a company. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes business stuff that we have to take care of. But overall, it would have been a lot easier to sell out if I just did like 40 Trump videos a week and just.
It wouldn't be easier because your heart ain't.
Well, no, I mean like it would have been easier in terms of workload. Okay. It would have been easier, like less stress.
You have more resources.
Yeah, just to do like if I did 40 videos on Trump and Russia the last 4 years, I mean we'd probably be at 1 million subscribers by now because YouTube would have pumped you with that shit. But like Ty just said, my soul would have slowly died. So I'm glad I didn't do that. Jordan, I'm open to being in Status Coup to tell my story with Amazon. What are you talking? Didn't I interview you the other day at the rally? I thought you told your story. You asked if I could cut. You reached out to me, I believe, if I could cut that video and post it. We will. Just give me a little time. Have rainforest sounds playing. Okay. Thomas Horter, $1.99. Appreciate it. When Charles Barkley get here, hey, stop drinking the haterade.
That's how you feel about it?
Let me tell you something. Charles Barkley, I'm not a big fan of politically. So he might have been a good basketball player, but he's a little right wing for my taste. He is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's a little right wing.
I'll be ready. You need to get slapped.
You guys, hey, if you guys want to do a signature campaign to get me to run for Congress, I'd like to see if there's enough
Calm down.
Want out there. But honestly, I don't know if I couldn't be a politician. I don't have that much tolerance for bullshit. I really don't. And I'd go in there scorched earth and they'd probably lock me in a room.
And also, he's human.
They can't hear you because you're not on the
They can hear me.
Okay.
He's human. And I think what happens when you get progressives in Congress, what happens is they aren't disconnected no more. Now they get to know these people as people. And we're all people. And sometimes you meet a person that's a corporate Democrat, but they seem like a cool person. Then all of a sudden, you slowly start to shift a little bit because you just fall into it. So it's better to just press the people that's supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, like the progressives. Press them. Don't get involved in it. Just continue to press them and put them out there. Make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do, because that's our job anyway. It's not. We always got to make sure that we're pressing them. You can't just sit back. You got to press your issue. Even if they own your team when they come in, you got to make sure that you hold them to the fire, period, point blank. Martin Luther King did it. Everybody did it. You can't just sit back and let them, even in that new MLK versus FBI, Martin Luther King said when everybody, even other preachers was coming against him after he went against the war, he's like, people are more concerned with having a table and drinking tea with the president than going against him when he's doing something wrong. Injustice anywhere is injustice, period. You know what I'm saying? So
People want us to have a live stream at least monthly now.
what's that?
People miss our live streams together.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, but Ty and me we're very what's that show? The Odd Couple. Yeah, there was a lot of good times, but I think we both could take each other for about 6 hours. That's about it.
That's all they want. That's all they want.
I would love to hear Ty's voice more often. I think he does podcasts. I think he does, little bedtime stories for you.
I haven't. I got a little character thing that's gonna come up, but they'll see it once I start going live. But mine is different. What I'm doing is different.
Do you still have your YouTube channel that I could tell them about?
I don't be on it, so nah, you don't tell me.
All right, I won't tell anyone. Never mind. All right. Oh, odd is a good thing. That's true. Ty's got some life experiences. I think I learned a lot from Ty. He's learned a lot from me, I hope. But I learned a lot from Ty. He's a good dude. And, I got to tell you something. I've met a lot of these camera people, editors, producers in media, and most of them are a bump on a log who just, kind of go, set up the camera, shoot things. They're not bad people, but they're not exactly like, the passion isn't necessarily there. Ty always had passion from day one. We're very similar on Flint and everything else. So toke up, brother. It ain't weed. It's that vape. It's a vape. It's a vape. It's gonna give them.
But they just passed in New York legalized marijuana. So
you got to stop with that vaping, man. That's gonna give you mouth cancer. It's bad. See, holy crap, it's Ty. Oh, there you go.
What's up with it?
Who is Walter Matthau? Jack Lemmon versus Walter Matthau. I think I'll be the Walter Matthau. I like Walter Matthau. R.I.P. to both of them. MLK understood who was in power and how the system was run too much.
You mean MLK?
Yeah, I just said MLK.
MLP, bro.
Oh, did I? Oops.
Yeah.
Also, right now, there's a lot of shit going on that's scary. Sit down. There's a lot of shit that's going on that's scary that I fear if MLK was protesting back then, like today, like they literally just sued this news channel, the energy company behind Dakota Access Pipeline.
Oh, really?
They literally are subpoenaing Unicorn Riot for all their materials.
I don't know who Unicorn Riot is.
They were at Standing Rock.
Oh, okay, for sure.
All these states are trying to basically criminalize protest.
I know. They did that. I remember Louisiana. They were having a protest and they started to pass laws to say, that's what Donald Trump did in the First Step Act. If like one of the ways that you wouldn't be qualified for the First Step Act is if you were a protester trying to like block a pipeline. I remember reading. I told you about it, and I was reading. I'm like, what?
Yep.
This disqualifies you?
Yep. Jordan, you have to come to Tampa. Environmental catastrophe happening now. Earl, did you know that's my alma mater? I went to University of Tampa for college. Email me what's going on. Info.
Ty OnlyFans. You wild.
Email me info@statuscoup.com. Whatever's going on in Tampa. It's a little. It wasn't as right wing when I went to college in Tampa as it is now. But definitely email me info@statuscoup.com. What'd they say about you?
They said they told me to get an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Oh, if Ty is smoking the vape pen, then I'm pretty sure he's Walter Matthau, right? Yeah, Ty be smoking way too much of that vape pen. It ain't good for you. But hey, you do you. Radioactive spill, unfortunately. Wow, I didn't hear about that. Shocking, I didn't hear about it. We don't have journalists in this country anymore to inform people. Email me about the radioactive spill in Tampa. I wanna know about it. Colton B, hello. Britain is criminalizing protest now. Right, like obviously it wasn't like leisurely. I didn't mean it that way. But what I was saying is, I think with all this shit to try and basically make protests immediately a riot, they would have 100% done that back then. They probably did too.
Look, you got 252 likes and 287. That's good.
No. When I'm live the last month, what's been happening is the likes start outpacing the actual viewers.
Wow.
That's the kind of throttling going on.
That's
Like I've literally been live and it says 250 people with 800 likes. It's crazy.
Look at that.
Ty, stop looking into the camera like that. What?
Why? For what?
N Starks.
For what?
007.
I'm doing it for you.
Have a look. Have a look at the UK law they're passing. It's terrible. How is your colleague? Is she over COVID? Jen is not over COVID, unfortunately. Jen has had a really rough. Yeah.
She sound better today though. When we talk to her.
Yeah, Jen usually, if you talk to her every day, usually she's okay in the morning, but as the day goes on, the fatigue is really, really bad. And she also has a low-grade fever that comes and goes, like 99.5, 99.7. And this has been going on since November. It's now April. So this COVID long-haul stuff is really, really serious. I'm very lucky. The worst of mine was like 3 weeks to a month. I had a cough for like about a month. And now I have asthma almost a year later. But I did not have her symptoms for that long.
That's what we're talking about. It's crazy how 20 years from now, people are going to be referring to COVID, and everyone's going to have a story, some worse than others. But I was like, wow, like you have something that's going to live with you forever that was based on COVID happening. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of interesting to think about. You know what I mean? A whole lot of people are going to have my mother died COVID. You know what I mean? I got asthma because of COVID.
And you see, this is YouTube throttling us. We have 109,000. We have 109,000 subscribers. You'll notice that the viewership generally stays about the same.
Well, it makes sense that people fall off and not watch, but they still liked it. Then, you know.
No. That we never had that kind of fall off. Oh. It like generally
it's like half. Right?
Yeah, I would say a couple months ago we were going live, and at this point, what are we? 20. We're a half hour in. We would have been at like 500.
Hey, you know you can look right there and see it.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
That's what we set up.
Yeah, a month ago we would have been at 500. Now we're already more likes than viewers. It's what YouTube's doing. They're strangling channels like mine. And you want to know something? I mean, Jen's her own person, but if it were me, I would sue the motherfucking shit out of Rudy Giuliani and the Republican National Committee, because that's where she got it. She went to cover one of those lunatic Rudy Giuliani press conferences, the one, you remember Sidney Powell with the leopard, the crazy woman who was saying, like, Venezuela hacked our machines. And so it was Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell. The RNC decided to, put it like sardines in one location, in a little corner of the RNC. And none of these people were wearing masks. Rudy, Sidney Powell, Boris Epstein. And they had journalists, like, basically on top of each other. And even if you were wearing a mask, when you're that packed with people that aren't, unless you're wearing an N95, which I don't think Jen was, even with an N95, I mean, there's a chance being that close to people who aren't wearing a mask inside, so there's less ventilation. Ugh, it's just terrible, and it was so reckless of the RNC, but this is part of what Trump did to a large swath of the country. They made it into a culture issue. If that wasn't made into a culture issue, the RNC would have had the press conference outside. Everybody would have been wearing a mask. And, yeah, it's terrible. So, yeah, Jen, I don't want to get into her, it's her medical information, so she could share it. But she's hopefully going to get the vaccine soon and hopefully get some relief, because it ain't good. All right, it's 9 o'clock. I got to send you home at some point. You have any parting words for the peeps? Oh, I just got
to... I appreciate y'all.
1 second. I just got another super chat I got to read. April Shadow, $5. How could you subpoena Unicorn Riot when it's published under Creative Commons, share and share alike? April, $5. Thank you. Let me explain. They're not... This is called a SLAP lawsuit, SLAAP. And I don't know I don't remember what it stands for, but basically what this is, big corporations like Energy Transfers Partners, which owns the Dakota Access Pipeline, they're suing a company like Unicorn Riot, which is nonprofit, not because they think they're going to win. They know they're not going to win. It's to try and cripple, smaller independent companies that have to now pay tens of thousands of dollars. It could be into the hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees to defend themselves against a frivolous lawsuit. That's why they're doing it. They don't actually think they're going to win. This is to have a chilling effect on outlets like the Unicorn Riot, frankly, on outlets like Status Coup, to basically say, if you cover us critically, if you dare show what we're doing, and this goes for Status Coup too, there's going to be some legal consequences. And Unicorn Riot, God bless them, they've done great work in Minneapolis after the George Floyd murder. They're covering the trial right now really well. But they're not CBS. So if they have to hire lawyers to go to court over and over again and respond to court motions for this frivolous lawsuit, that could put, I hope not, but that could really threaten a company like Unicorn Riot, who doesn't have the money to defend themselves. Status Coup, a big part of why we publish some of these investigative pieces with Vice or The Intercept. Trust me, I'd rather just publish it ourselves. It would get out a lot quicker. It would probably be more of the story exactly the way we would tell it. Whenever you publish for a larger outlet, you have to go by what they want and what they're comfortable publishing. But the point is, they actually have legal resources. So if we were to be frivolously sued, subpoenaed, you could get subpoenaed as a journalist for your documents, for your communications, all that stuff. You could
buy me some drink.
Hey, somebody, $5. Great to see Ty again. $5 for a beverage of his choice. I'll put it in the fund. He's
Somebody left a chat.
He's well lubricated. Let's put it that way.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
You got enough liquid.
Bell icon.
Oh, $5, Riley. What are you going? I had to select the bell icon next to the subscribe button on the YouTube app and set the option for personalized to all to get all notifications. I'm really glad you brought that up, Riley. So on YouTube, what they tell you to do to make sure you get all notifications is next to the subscribe button, there's a bell. You click subscribe and you hover over it, and there's a bell. And it gives you three choices. One, like, I think some videos. The other is personalized, and the other is all. So when you hover over that, make sure you press all. So you're getting all notifications when we go live, when we do shorter videos. However, I've gotten a lot of messages, and it's not just me. Jimmy Dore, Mike from the Humanist Report, Kyle from Secular Talk. A lot of independent outlets are getting messages from their viewers. Oh, I went and I looked, and I had clicked on all, but it was switched to personalized. There's people telling me that they don't even see the subscribe button to click on the bell on my channel. There's people telling me literally I have to type in Status Coup to see your live, because you're supposed to get it in your subscription feed. So yeah, it's really what YouTube is doing, and it's not an accident. They're doing this to certain channels. I think Jackson Hinkle, I think is his last name. He got the numbers together showing that, like, Kyle Kalinske, Jimmy Dore, all the indie channels were down in subscribers like 30%, 50%. Kyle Kalinske nearly 80% subscriber growth down in like 2 months. So did people suddenly, like, yeah, you would expect to see a little dip after an election, but not 70%. Yeah. We lost in February subscriber growth 133% over 30 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
happy Easter to everybody too.
Yes, happy Easter.
Some other people.
Oh, did I miss anybody?
No, go back down. I mean, it's down.
Dave L. Speaking of slap suits, that's still happening to Stephen Dozier. It's pretty horrific. House arrest and no trial for almost 2 years. Dave L. It's really ironic that you just sent that super chat because Stephen messaged me tonight, a tweet that he sent out, and I said to Jen, I haven't had time because I've been working on this major investigative story. So I said to Jen, can we have Tina, who's been doing some freelance work for us, research that and try to interview him if he's doing interviews.
Slouch, bro?
Excuse me. Because I got somebody blowing vape in my face.
That ain't it.
That's why.
When I see you,
I got somebody blowing that toxic vape in my face. Thank you very much. Did I miss any? Many.
Go above. and see if it's. I think somebody left like $5.
No, I got that.
Me. Okay, for sure.
So yeah, so what I basically to finish that, yeah, that lawsuit against Unicorn Riot, they know it's not meant to win. It's basically meant to bankrupt Unicorn Riot. And they did. By the way, they've been doing this to Greenpeace, the environmental group, since the dawn of time. Because
you guys sound married.
Greenpeace is a great environmental group that has supported a lot of environmental protesters, supported a lot of indigenous activists, fought many pipelines. So a lot of these oil companies have filed frivolous after frivolous after frivolous lawsuit against Greenpeace to try and basically take it out by its knees and bankrupt it. Thankfully, they haven't been successful. But this is part of how messed up this United Corporations of America legal system is.
What is it?
The United Corporations of America, right behind Ty. Because let me tell you something. The legal system is fucked up in many ways. First and foremost, there's 3 legal systems. One for rich white men, one for middle to upper class white people, and then black people.
Period.
That's the 3 legal systems. Well,
Period.
I throw in brown people too.
No, but not like black people.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Excuse
Period.
me. Black people are the 3rd legal system. But there's a whole other thing, part of the legal world, that allows corporations to file whatever fucking lawsuit they want, whether it is meritless. And the thing is, the corporations, that's just part of their balance sheet. Oh, X amount of money for legal. So they have money to play around with because they just have it set aside to just sue motherfuckers. Whether they win or not is irrelevant. They want to threaten, and they want to make environmental activists. They want to make anti-capitalist, anti-war, or any group you could think of fighting for the right thing. They want to make you think twice. And that's why they sue the Greenpeaces. It's not a corporation, but look what the United States government is doing to Julian Assange right now. Jesus. So it is all meant, they use their money to attack people that don't have money and either make them stop, put them in jail, or bankrupt them. Knock on wood, we have not.
Make sure that they don't step out of line no more. That's the whole purpose is to do so much to a person to make sure these niggas don't step out of pocket no more. Period, point blank. That's why they do it.
He said the N word, not me. Just make it clear. Just make it clear.
That's what makes people want to slap.
Just make it clear.
Man. Shut up.
Like woke to heart. Who's the heart for, Ty? It's why we need a maximum wage, aka 100% tax on gain wealth over a certain amount per year. I don't know about 100%. I'd be for like 80 to 90 back in the good old days, in like the who was it that we had a 90% on wealthy people? I think that was Eisenhower. Status Coup, get your unstoppable domain and look into deconcentrated and theta. I don't know. Jordan, be careful out there regarding Big Scoop. I am being as careful as I can. Thank you. Slap him, Ty? What the hell did I do? Why you gonna slap me? I didn't do anything. Vape is basically fog machine smoke. I don't know about that. There's some studies out there.
No, that's true. Because I remember I used to have a smoke machine when I was DJing and shit.
All right. Love it. We were just,
we were testing.
We're testing.
Y'all don't hear no reverb or no. I'm listening.
I do remember Michael Hastings. Don't scare me or my wife, but I do remember that was horrendous and horrible what happened to Michael Hastings. I'm out of here. I love you. My grandpa used to tell me blacks and Jews were really tight back in the day. I think it's time for reunification. Were they? Blacks and Jews?
I'm sure at some point, but Jewish people be falling into that bullshit too. But yeah, I think because they had that little common thing, what I mean? Yeah.
The studio looks
that's for sure. They helped out more when like everything happened because of what happened to them in Germany and stuff. So they had more compassion. Yeah. But they still it was a lot of them that wasn't shit either.
Right. Studio looks great. Status Coup. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. We weren't even planning on like going live for 40 minutes. We just wanted to make sure the audio and everything. Oh, I like the Status Coup right in front of the plant. That's a nice touch.
See?
That's good. Thank you for the super chats. Wasn't even expecting that.
Appreciate it.
And I'll be back.
Who's the lady that left the $49?
That was Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole.
Let's read you one more time, Nicole.
I think she left that for the drink.
Oh, yeah. Here's some love for Ty's amazing work on the studio and for all your amazing journalism and reporting. I believe when we finally see change, it will be because of your dedication to the people and willingness to speak truth to power. Keep it up. That really is some much needed love and oxygen.
Love to a not for making these two.
Thank you. And I'd love to my wife for the hot dog weenies. Rocket Raccoon, $5. No one talks about disabled people. Bernie had a really solid disability plan that would benefit the whole country. Thank you, Rocket.
That's
and I
true.
think that's
you know,
true.
We interviewed some, I forgot what thing was in Washington, D.C. It was a lady that was talking about, and I think she was actually right that they don't mention disabled people a lot, and especially like with healthcare and things like that.
Yeah.
Like they are like at the bottom of the totem pole. Like people forget to like bring them up and mention them and how.
Bernie, let me tell you, I covered a lot of Bernie. He is the only person
I'm a good interior designer. That's for sure.
He's the only.
For sure. They don't understand. I'm bastard. I used to be poor and broke. So when you poor and broke, you got to figure it out. You learn a whole lot of stuff.
Jordan, make sure you have all the property rights on that flag. I don't, unfortunately. It's not my flag.
Whoever made it, that was solid.
Yeah, there's
you should show them that video. I just watched the intro video. Love it.
They've seen the intro video.
Oh, okay.
They've seen it over and over. People love it. Update status, poo. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't want to get into the whole 9 because I don't want 25 emails. I did get off my antidepressant because I suspected that was what was causing my chronic constipation. We're going there. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night, baby. I'm letting you have it. So I got off the antidepressant. Not right away. I weaned myself off. And let me tell you, without getting too crazy,
don't get too.
Things are going a lot better. Number 2. Things are going a lot better. Number 2.
That's all. That's it.
So
that's it.
Things are getting better. No, literally, people love it. People when I was talking about my bowel problems, people loved it. You'd be surprised.
Shut up, man.
Mrs. Carter, I live for this. Your diet, Jordan. Go vegan for peace. Faint signals. I'm working on. By the way, holy shit! I told Ty, if you have not seen this documentary on Netflix, it's called Seaspiracy. It's not a great name, but the documentary is really, really, really horrifying. You got to watch Seaspiracy. It's all about the corrupt commercial fishing industry and how the commercial fishing industry is literally destroying the planet way more than plastic bottles and all this stuff that environmental groups are concerned about. Watch this. If you have Netflix, it's called Seaspiracy, SEESEA, Spiracy. And basically it's showing that all the fish that you eat that are being caught, for every fish that is being caught for you to eat, there's a whole lot of other animals dying.
If you get depressed, smoke some sativa.
Screwing up our ecosystem. Thank you. Go vegan.
Sativa makes me paranoid than a motherfucker.
A lot of people want me to go vegan.
You should go vegan if you're constipated.
Well, it's getting better. It's getting better. The constipation's definitely better. The Great Lakes are not so pure. Oh, the Great Lakes haven't been pure for a while. You could thank Rick Snyder for that. By the way, I'm working on something related to Governor Rick Snyder, so stay tuned, everybody. That's an important subject. The fish. It's not just the fish. They're killing the sharks, which are very important to the ecosystem, believe it or not. They're killing the dolphins.
I think what you said, what they were doing when you were telling me about it, is that when they go fishing, they have these nets. Everything that they need, they keep, and whatever that they catch that they don't need, they just kill, right?
They kill it, but also if you catch all this extra fish, if they're out of the water for too long, they die. So that's the problem. They're bringing it all on the boat, and they're sorting through what they want and what they don't want, and the fish that they don't want are dying because they're out of the water for too long. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a fish expert, but if a fish is out of the water for too long,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they are clear-cutting the ocean. Exactly. Going mostly vegetarian is a pretty easy step to take if you want to change up your diet. I'm working on more I'm working on more vegetables, plants, all this stuff.
So look, hey, if you go vegan, right? Are you doing just whole food, or can you like go? Because I was doing it. I did it for a minute. I did it for like 3 years, right? But I was wondering, was I winning?
Wait. You did vegan for 3 years?
3 years, for sure. I was wondering if I was winning because I would get stuff, but it was processed. So like if I wanted burritos, I get that little fake meat in the little thing that was vegan. But I'm like, is the processing of it more like worse? Because Burger King got that Impossible Burger,
see that?
right?
Jordan's looking mad sexy. Watch that tone.
He got that.
My wife is
You
here.
must be drunk.
I
Obviously,
haven't
you
been drinking.
Blind.
My wife is here.
He
Don't.
definitely ain't. I don't know what you talking about. You must be drinking something.
I do need a
give
hair.
me some of that.
I do need a haircut badly.
But look,
I need a haircut badly.
So I was watching Joe Rogan because I was eating that Impossible Burger a lot, right? And he said the Impossible Burger was like worse than a regular burger. So then I did research, and it is everything that they put in because it tastes just like meat, but everything that they put in to make it, like it has more fat in it. It has like.
That is literally what I said to my brother, who told me, "You got to go invest in this stuff. It's going to take over the world."
It is going to take over the world. I think you're right.
Right, but all these plant burgers, the chemicals that are in those plant burgers to make it like not meat.
Because it tastes good. It tastes like real meat. Like that Impossible Whopper, fire. On my mama. On my mama.
Broccoli, asparagus, spinach, steamed is tasty.
Ain't nobody doing all that.
You know what I've been liking vegetable-wise? I really like sauteed zucchini, you know? Throw it around in the pan, the zucchini.
But you got to put butter in it, though.
You don't have to. Jordan, your hair is pretty hip. Really? I've been thinking it's a little... By the way, folks, I got to tell you something. I covered that Staten Island Amazon.
Entire mic. We got a mic right here. It's just not on.
Can I turn it on?
It's yeah. Do it like that, and then yeah.
Is that working?
Pull up the
OBS.
OBS, yeah. Mic check. Yeah, it's working. Mic check. Turn it down a little bit.
How do you know which one's yours versus mine?
Turn it down. Yeah. Mic. I'm on. Now, do you do yours?
1 2 1
Yeah.
2. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
for
interesting.
sure. That's
So-
how I set it up. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So I told you if you have a guest, then they can come in and then be on the mic. Y'all can hear me, right?
Can you hear Ty on his microphone? Testing,
can hear
testing.
me.
Holy cow. Fernando, $10. Jordan, I will urge to read the book Gaps. Diet. It is life-changing. You are a nice person. You deserve to stay alive. Get off the pharma BS. Fernando, a couple things, and thank you for that $10. Number one, do me a favor and email me this because I'll lose it. I
forget about it.
I read the super chats, but I don't know. I can't screenshot everyone, so email me info@statuscoup.com. info@statuscoup.com. The other thing, Fernando, I got to tell you, I was telling my wife this. It's killing me because one of my favorite activities is laying in a bath and reading. I just bought a book. I have like 3 books I bought that I haven't even touched because I've been working on this goddamn investigative story for months. Wait till you see this story.
What is it about?
What do you think?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm persistent. I stay on certain stories. So I'm working. Jen's been working on it too. Major story on Flint. So stay tuned for that.
For sure.
I think it's honestly the most corrupt thing I've ever reported. I try to under promise and over deliver. I can tell you this is a real big story. That's all I can say.
For sure. I'm trying to see if they can hear me.
Oh, here.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will read that book. Right now in the queue, I got a book about JFK's assassination. Obviously. Oh, you can't talk about
JFK's assassination.
John F. Kennedy's assassination.
Oh, you talking about in the book. Is it by old boy that used to be a wrestler?
No.
Who's it by?
I don't know. It's upstairs. It's pretty good. I won't dare talk about that here on YouTube. Do you know that they demonetized somebody's channel for talking about JFK's assassination?
Really? Well, you talking about it right now?
I didn't give an opinion yet. I just uttered the words, but I haven't given an opinion. This is where we're at on YouTube. You got to self-censor yourself to not get demonetized. It's really, really outrageous.
Or you can just say self-censor.
Self-censor?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's what I just said.
Self-censor yourself. Like, we got it.
Yeah. So anyway, so I got a book about that. I bought the book called Lucky about how this dumb fucking inarticulate, borderline, something's wrong with him, president, how he got into the White House, Biden.
Which one?
Biden.
What's the name of the book?
Oh, Lucky. It's literally basically about how he just
skied on in,
completely did absolutely nothing himself.
Yeah.
Just every break he could get.
Yeah, everything. Didn't do nothing.
Literally, this book, if you want to read it, it's called Lucky. Starts out with everybody rejecting Biden. Al Sharpton wouldn't endorse him.
Didn't.
Obama wouldn't endorse him. Nobody.
Al Sharpton, when Bernie was next to him, he was like, "Don't believe all this stuff," because they was talking bad about Bernie because socialism, and he said they did the same thing to us. Remember, he said that he endorsed Bernie.
So, it's basically just a chapter or two about Biden going around Wall Street, nobody giving money. He's like a little pauper, I know it'll help him, but he got very lucky. I don't want to. I don't want to diminish COVID at all. He got very lucky that he didn't have to travel and speak.
But I would
that much.
I would say I didn't vote for him and I didn't want him in, but there is a sense of like, God damn, a little relief that you don't have to deal with. I don't need to know everything that's going on in the White House every day, and I think that I appreciate that part.
Yeah, I appreciate that part.
You know what I mean?
I
Gives you
unfortunately,
anxiety, bro.
I unfortunately don't appreciate that we've basically just returned to like Obama, but worse. I know, like Obama was just. I agree, Obama was.
Come on, keep it 100. You already know how I feel, bro. Obama's Black Jesus, but I still am critical of Obama. Obama did a lot just by becoming president of Black people's self-esteem, and I can appreciate that and still criticize him. It's like Obama is like your daddy that didn't take care of you.
You know my thoughts on it.
That's how he is. He's like, that's your daddy, you love him, but nigga, I'm pissed because you was gone. You ain't do shit for me.
You know my thoughts on Jesus. Not my Jesus. But Obama, I think we just kind of, it's like Back to the Future, but like back to 2007, only with a more right-wing version of Obama. Obama, to his credit, blessed speaker. I mean, watching Biden speak is really killing me. I got to tell you. I mean, there's a reason they have him talking for 2 minutes at a time, and even that's a little. Anyway, I digress. All right, we're at 9:30. We'll go a couple more minutes because we only meant to go 5 minutes. Anat, I could send $20. You're sending $20 to us?
What was that, Anat?
No, that's not Anat. Somebody's telling my wife still send $20. Our Spinato, $4.99.
Putting the hearts into the work for sure.
And
that's the only way you can do this type of work because you ain't getting rich off of it. It's because for me, it's because of what I've been through, and I was able to wiggle out. But a lot of my people that I love still going through it, and things got to change. And you know what I'm saying, that matters to me. You know what I mean? I don't look at because I was able to wiggle through that. The people, they just need to put themselves up by their bootstraps. Nah, they held me back too. I just somehow was able to do something. You know what I mean? But I know it's a whole lot of people that ain't getting that chance and they being held back. So it's my heart for sure.
And just so you guys kind of have an idea, I've been burning myself out a little bit. So I'm probably, nothing's like set in stone, but I'm probably going to try to do less of the live streams during the week while I'm working on this investigative stuff. Obviously, if something like...
Who's going to do the live streams? You want me to jump on? I'll jump on, bro.
You want to jump on?
Talk about, you know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's up with it? I can do it as soon as I get off.
I'll sleep on that. But I think I'm going to do a couple less during the week and return to my Sunday roots. Probably not for 6 hours because my back can't take it. But I'm thinking of starting to get back into the groove of doing a Sunday live stream for a couple hours.
A marathon?
Kind of a weekly. I'll still do stuff during the week, but you guys have no idea. I've literally been... I've been trying to go live every day like I normally do while working on a major investigative story that is just requiring a lot of my time. And it's a lot. Like God bless Jimmy and Kyle and all these people in this progressive media space, but like they don't, they're not spending all day working on major investigative stories.
You don't know what they're doing, bro. What you mean?
I know what they're doing.
You don't know what they're doing.
Plus live streams.
Like a hater right now.
Plus live streams. So it's really taking a toll. So I'm probably going to scale back during the week a little bit while working on this investigative stuff and focus more on the weekend live stream. Plus we're launching a Substack soon, which is going to be more written pieces. A mix of reporting, a mix of, commentary, a mix of more behind the scenes kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that. SF, $5. Keep doing, don't talk with food in your mouth. Keep up a good sleep schedule to stay off meds. I just told my wife the other night, we got to stop going to bed at midnight. I need to go back to bed at 10:30. I'm turning 35. I need to be in bed at 10:30, 10 o'clock maybe.
I know, I'm about to be 32, man. I got to make sure that I'm always up at 4:30 though to go to the gym.
30, you're 32? Interesting.
Ask anybody on this chat right now. I'm 32.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the status is with DMX. I know he had a overdose. And he was
I heard that.
in a
That's
coma.
crazy. I just watched
DMX is off life support? So what does that mean?
Good. That means
that's
good.
good?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Because I just saw him on Drink Champs. I was surprised that he was in a coma.
Yeah. Ty has the gift of gab. Let him help. And let me tell you something. I've let Ty gab on my channel sometimes for 3 hours. Sometimes it's a little.
No, that was when I was on it because I was taking Adderall. When I'm not on the Adderall, I'm solid. Because I don't take it no more because it fucks up my disposition.
Oh boy! All right, folks. I really, really appreciate the super chats. We literally just were gonna test the audio and stuff, but
We appreciate that though. Happy
Easter to our Christian and Catholic friends. Happy Passover to me.
To our Jews for Jesus.
happy Passover to me and my
happy
my
Passover.
Jewish brethren.
Is that today?
It's this week. I hope my dad didn't watch because I was eating bread.
Shit about none of that.
Jews, you're not
give a
supposed
shit about none of
to.
that.
Jews, here's my thoughts. And I don't want to, if you are more practicing than I, and you didn't eat bread this week, happy, that's great. But my thing is this, and I just think the Jews have suffered enough. It's like, if you've already suffered, why the suffering? I know
I feel the same way. Look, all of it, man. All religion is just a way to control people, bro. Believe in, be spiritual. But the energy is you, bro. Like, that's you. All that is you. God, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just rules to try to control you and make you do what they want you to do.
That's
right.
right.
My mama.
That's right. So on that religious note, thank you for watching. Thank you for telling us that it looks good and sounds good. I really appreciate Ty. He did everything. This was not me. I just kind of held.
I'm about to take this GoPro.
Yeah, for free. He did it for free.
The lens, that computer.
We'll talk about that. All right, folks. I'll talk to you during the week. Thank you. And by the way, obviously, if you can't, we understand. But if you can, remember, we only grow through you. We only grow through you. Right now, before COVID, if you remember, I mean, we were pushing 2,000 paid members. We've understandably lost a step. People having to cancel because of economic times, all that. So if you support, real independent journalism,
put your money where your mouth is, and they've been doing that though too.
Yeah, I mean, as kindly as I could say it, I don't think CNN, MSNBC, TYT, and on the majority of other channels go the places. I don't think I know.
Like somebody hating.
I don't think I know, because when I'm out in the field, community to community, I don't see any outlets. It's ironic, Ty. Literally, I see more foreign film crews in like Flint than I do American news crews. That's how bad our media is. Anyway, I digress. Thanks, everybody. Have a good Easter, good rest of your evening, and I'll see you during the week. Peace.
Peace.